There is no faith which has never yet been broken, except that of a truly faithful dog. That was said a while back by Conrad Lorenz, one of the original fathers of ethology. At 29 years old, I thought I knew what was great about life and where mine was going. That all changed on January 11th, 2008, when I got my first dog, Mona Mitchell McDonough. January 10th, 2008, on one of my weekly trips to the Oregon Humane Shelter, I stopped at a stall and had two names fastened onto the bars, Sid and Nancy. And inside were two 4-month-old, kind of dirty, kind of nervous, black and tan mutts. They had just been fixed and put out for adoption that day. And the hastily tagged names aside, those two dogs kind of stuck in my head. And I ended up going home, and I mulled it over that night. And the next opportunity, which was the next day after work, I went in and had a meeting with Mona. A meeting is basically just a separate room where you can actually play and interact with the dogs more. And I had read all about the different things that warning signs and things to look for in dog behavior to find out if a dog is going to be a good pet. And her eye contact was very frequent, which meant that she would be less independent and more eagerly to please, and therefore easy to train, which that was good. And I had come there with a full list of tests that I was going to do, and those pretty much went out the window after I handed her first treat, and she made one complete lap around the room, crawled into my lap, and ate it. And I pretty much decided then that I don't know if I had chosen her or if she had chosen me. Now, I'd wanted a dog for years, but I wanted the timing to be right. I wanted to have a truck for transportation purposes. I just thought that was a responsible thing to do. And I also knew what a huge commitment of time, space, and money it was going to be with training, shots, daily stimulus, exercise, you name it. And if I would have known how much I enjoyed doing these things with a dog, I may have gotten a dog much earlier. But that's another story. And with Mona, then, I never had to worry about her running off, as she was very easy and eager to train. And I must say it's been great because the exercise thing is taken care of. She's a Frisbee fanatic, and so we get very many oohs and ahs as she jumps. I don't know. She propels her 45-pound body 4 and 5 feet up in the air to snatch that Frisbee from flight. She can be quite poetic in the air. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, and the hikes. I've never been on a day hike that I so thoroughly enjoyed, except with Moans here. And I couldn't even count how many I've been to now between the coast and the Cascades, year-round even. And it's nothing for me to spring up on a Sunday morning, like 6 a.m., and go slop around for miles in some old-growth forest. And it's all because of this dog. She even got me to quit smoking. As a pup, she was very food motivated, but she wouldn't take the treats from my obviously nicotine stained fingers, and so that was that. And I thank her for that as well. And I guess it's just kind of a natural progression. I started hiking all the time and getting so much exercise, and I had all this newfound energy from not smoking that we started running together. And that is truly the most life-changing experience that she's given me, is that we can do that together, and that I'm a runner. It doesn't matter if it's trail, beach, street, you name it, or a combination of any of those. She has taught me the bliss that is running and the mental balance that it can bring. This tribute is both to the joy and life-changing experience from Mona, and to the Oregon Humane Shelter for making it possible, as for me and all the other past, present, and future pet owners. I am forever thankful.